Shalom, all praise to the Most High. I'm gonna try to do like a few more videos and get them out there to y'all. You know what I mean? It's for the people. You feel me? Um, Forget everybody up. I'm focused on y'all. People want to figure out the gang's downfalls. I really can't speak on no other gangs, but in my city. You know what I mean? But one of the things, look, I'm gonna give you from my experience inside of gang banging on the outside of gang banging. You get what I'm saying? Yo, I'm gonna start. Matter of fact, I ain't want to speak on myself. I'm gonna speak on game banging in general because if you game bang, then you can relate. You get me? Subscribe, like the video, comment in the comment section if y'all have any opinions or I want to rebuttal it. You get me? It don't matter to me. We could engage. Subscribe for subscribe. Like that's what I'm doing that with everybody that subscribe to my channel. I'm subscribing to y'all shit too. Let's get this money. As far as game banging downfall, this is what I'm gonna say. I'm making. I mean, from my understanding and from what you know, what we have been taught about gangs, starting with the Bloods and Crips, because that's one of the most dominant gangs in the world. You know what I'm saying? Bloods and Crips, you know what I mean? You can understand how Bloods and Crips was formed. The Crips was formed uh to go, nah, I ain't gonna say to stand up, basically like during those time in LA, forming gangs was the thing to do. You already had the Brims, you had the Bishops running around, you had the Lanes running around, you had the Paru boys, because Paru Street Paru Street is an actual street. So you had the Paru boys running around already. Um, this all prior to before the Chris was formed. But according to one of the triple OGs, one of the founders of the Bloods, Babalu, um, Chris was formed off of being denied by the avenues, which they became Crips. You know what I mean? You see the Crips getting busy, they got bigger, they became them niggas. You get me? And long story short, they became them niggas because they became bigger and bigger and they were dominating. And basically, they made it their job and their duty to enter every neighborhood and get them a proposition, a gang proposition, crip or die. You know what I'm saying? Some people joined it freely because they like this. They like the lifestyle that they was living. They was having fun. They had the beautiful women involved. That's what every gang. Once they see that you popping, people gonna join. How I know? Because they did the same years later. The same shit happened here in Trenton, New Jersey. The gangs, the blood set became bigger and became more pleasing to the people's eyes, the young people's eyes, and they decided to join it. Um, but what was the issue? Then back to LA. Boom. We ain't gonna get to that yet. Back to LA. Spin it back to LA. Chris became big, but for every cause, there's a effect. There's a positive, there's a negative. You know what I'm saying? Yin yang. You had the anti Crips. I didn't want to join the Crip sets. They didn't want that title. You know what I mean? They felt like they were doing their own thing. One of the gangs was the Brims. Bishops. And the Lot Boys, or you could say Nicholas Garden Boys, which became Bounty Hunters. You know what I'm saying? Um, Bounty Hunters actually started hunting for Crips before it became a blood gang. It was already on a warpath fighting against Crips. That's why they couldn't understand how the Grape Street or jointing down boys, end up joining the Crips where they waiting in Watts and the Crip shit started in LA, the city of LA, Los Angeles City. So they trying to figure out how the hell y'all get influenced by that and join that, and so they did the opposite. They became anti-Crips. So before the Bloods came, it was labeled anti-Crips. Now, there's two stories on how it became the Bloods. You got some Piru niggas from two Piru sets. You got one that was locked up, which was Babalu, and you have the other Piru member which was on the street. I forgot his name. His name hard to pronounce. But he a Elm Street Piru nigga. Salute to everybody, Bloods and Crips, people in Folk Nation. You know what I mean? I respect your heart as far as going out there and really putting on for what you believed in. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not against none of that. I'm just against banging on each other. That's what I'm against. I'm against banging on us, banging on each other when we should be pointing the guns at the real enemy. But look, check game. So with all this getting involved, you have people that's joining the allies. These are allies that's being formed. The allies who joining Crips. Then you had the anti-Crips. So there was Crips, anti-Crips. And anti-Crips formed to be the Bloods that we know today. It's all LA. Boom. It spread out. Start spreading out immediately. Especially when the drug trade came in. I'm talking about drug trade. People were becoming multi-millionaires off the drug trade from off of the cost of our people. You know what I'm saying? Unfortunately, our people suffer the most. The blacks and Hispanics and the natives suffer the most when it came to the drug trade. Some was going up, becoming multi-millionaires, and some was coming very poor into poverty. You know what I mean? That was one of the first downfalls of the gangs. Like, as far as LA, the gangs in Chicago, which I could give the Chicago gangs a bit of credit because they was kind of more organized, meaning they formed a alliance with different gangs. You had the Folk Nation, then you had the People Nation, 5 and 6, 5 point star, 6 point star. That's originally from Chicago. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna go run a down line of who's under who, but then you had some gangs that didn't join the 5 all 6, which became some of them became the Black Soul. You know what I mean? That people don't speak on too much. Black Souls on the west side of Chicago. You know what I mean? But for the most part, you had a lot of people that joined the Folk Nation, and a lot of them um aligned themselves up with disciples. You know, you have gangster disciples, black disciples, Latin disciples, maniac disciples, insane disciples. It's like mad disciples. You got some gangs that still aligns. What they call Latin something. I got them in my head too. You know what I mean? But they became the Folk Nation. You know what I mean? Which became the 6. When you get locked up in the jail from Chicago, you're gonna be under the 6 or the 5. They ask you what nation you under, the 6 or the 5. That's what they ask you. The 5 was Stones, Mickey Cobras, Rice Lords, Four Corner Hustlers, and who else? Who else doing this? Who else doing the 5? I know I'm missing out some. You know what I mean? I know I'm missing out some, but I know I named the ones that you're gonna Latin Kings. These are the ones you're gonna run into. You know what I mean? Outside of Chicago, you're gonna run into Gangster Disciples and probably a faction of Black Disciples. The Black Disciples starting to travel more, so you're gonna run into them. Uh, uh, and maybe a few Latin disciples, not a bunch of Latin disciples on the East Coast. But you're gonna run into a few. I met a few Latin disciples out here. Uh, but on the East Coast, out here in Jersey, you run into P Stones. Uh, a small percentage of Rice Lords. Not Rice Lords, not really that huge out here. Um, Latin Kings was a big deal. I don't really know what happened to him. I don't know, what's the deal. I don't know too much. You know what I mean? But Latin King had a big presence at one point in time, especially in the Hispanic community. You know what I mean? No four corner hustlers out here, from my knowledge. I ain't run to a four corner hustler. You will run to four corner hustlers. A lot of games you will run into are Midwest and down south. And it's partial west, like in the beginning of the West Coast. Not all the way deep in the West Coast. You'll run into them partial in the beginning of the West Coast when you first hit in the West, down south, and Midwest. That's what you're gonna run to a lot of different Chicago games. But for the most part, the gang downfall, the drug trade. The drug trade and forcing people to join your gang. You forcing people that would have became doctors, lawyers, judges, um, engineers, uh, uh, president, vice president. Um, Cause you gotta think about it. Some people were so smart, bro. We had a lot of smart people. Your financial advisor. We had so many bankers. We had a lot of people that was potentially could have been somebody, but got forced into the gang and then got forced to the gang activity. That was the gang's downfall, forcing people to be something they wasn't called for. You know what I'm saying? A lot of things that was done in gangs to this day is uncalled for. That's where the gang's downfall at. You don't take somebody that you meet a guy that's played video games all day. He's on a video game all day. You turn a video gamer to a gangbanger? That's not how it work, bro. Somebody that's a janitor, mopping floors. You gonna turn him into a gangbanger? Ah, bro. Be all honesty. That's why I started with the LA gangs and I went to Chicago. But you all honesty, people that founded these gangs were kids, were teenagers. Bloods and Crips was created by teenagers. The people in the folk nation was created by teenagers. There was young people that founded these gangs. So they had nothing but time on their hand when they was able to gang bang. When you become adult, you enter the adulthood, you got responsibilities. You have responsibilities now. You have a livelihood. You have a family that if you out there having kids, now you ready. You having kids, now you really gotta be on your man time. You really gotta be on man time now. And that's my thing with these people that be gang banging. It's so cool. It's cool to, you know, because I don't look at, for me, my standpoint, I look at gangs as an urban club. You know what I mean? An urban club, an unorganized urban club. But if you could get somebody to organize it, not organize crime, but organize it legitimately and and, and, and actually doing something for the community or doing something in their community. Not just hanging around talking about you're part of this, you're part of that. You know what I mean? The gang downfalls was falling for the okie doke, man. You know what I mean? You felt for the okie doke. People that still gang banging past their 20, really when you reach like 20 and up, 21 and up, and everything else, you're supposed to be about ready to get this money. Cause now I'm pretty sure you 19, 20 and up, 20 and up, you're ready to settle down or have some type of shorty. You probably got a shorty pregnant already, or shorty already had your baby. Now it's time to be on man time. And the woman gonna lead, the woman gonna follow. The man lead and the woman follow. So if she was gang banging because of you, when you denounce it, far as in the good way, not like you denouncing it because you got kicked out the whip. Now you denouncing it in a good way, like yo, I got a job now. I'm not gonna handle my business as a man. I'm a family man now. Let me go do what I need to do. They can't. No gang member can't get mad at you because of that. If you decide to say, yo, I'm ready to be a responsible individual, because gangs was created to be what? Outlaws. Gangs were created to go against, be the resistance against the laws. Against who? The police. And all the people that became what? Part of the secret society. It's no longer a secret, really. So when you think about it, we going backwards. If you still gang banging, you going backwards. Backwards. You going backwards. You're not moving forward. You're going backwards. So I understand partial where CW coming from, with Charles Rock, Weiston, what's his name, Weiston? Charles Weiston coming from CW. I understand partial where he coming from. Yeah, he's saying it in a harsh way. You know what I mean? F this person, F that person. But you take the character, because you gotta understand, these street names, even my street name, Boulevard Skino, it came from the street. My mom ain't named me Boulevard Skino. The streets called me Boulevard Skino. It was Winskino. They didn't want to call me Winston, so they gave me Winskino. I chopped the win off and put Boulevard Skino, because that's where I'm from. I'm from the Boulevard. So it's Boulevard Skino. That's what I ran with. There was so many people popping up, calling themselves Skino. I'm like, all right, I'm from the Boulevard. But literally, I'm from the Boulevard. So I call myself Boulevard Skino. So with that being said, we build characters to represent our alias, to represent our alias, to represent our nickname. We build up characters. That's basically what CW is saying, but he's not saying it that way. And people are like, oh, listen to the message. Take the message. He's not saying nothing too crazy. Yeah, he got he wild out his mouth. Yeah, he should show more respect. I agree with that 1,000% plus. But how pissed off can I be? I can't be that pissed off at this man. The man's telling us to announce the gangs that help the homicide that we claim we love. We claim we love our people that's out here getting killed left and right for what? Senseless violence. Senseless violence. I'm guilty of that my damn self. I gotta live with everything I ever done in my life, bro. Everything I done in my life, I gotta live with that shit. I gotta answer to that guy upstairs when that day comes, man. I don't even know how I'm gonna stand before him, bro. Because I did a lot of stupid shit in my life. I'll keep it all 100. A lot of dumb shit. I dumbed out. Plenty of times. I became a man, though. Meaning, I started realizing the games these motherfucking gangs were playing, bro. Don't get caught up. Don't get yourself caught up in this shit. Don't get caught up in the fucking hype. This shit leaves you with nothing but a debt for your family, bro. The gang's downfall is not teaching you shit. It ain't teaching you shit about credit, crypto, NFTs, motherfucking financial literature. How to be a bet, you know what I mean? How to really have a fucking job. It ain't teach me how to. It didn't teach me how to fill out a job application. But these are guys we call family, right? We call these guys family. Well, family, this family, I don't want no family like that. It's sending me off to a fucking prison or to an early grave and leave my family with nothing. I don't want nothing like that, bro. You gotta understand that shit. You gotta process that shit. You gotta understand and comprehend that. If you gotta further your education to understand this, further your education. Education is fucking key. Dog. We made it cool to drop out of fucking school. You talking about motherfucker that jumped out of school when they was in middle school. People was in middle school dropping out of fucking school and made it cool. Then you get high school. Specifically for me, Trenton High. Made it cool to skip class. Made it cool to be the baddest, toughest motherfucker running the fucking around in the hallway. Made it cool to try to pop every little girl in that school you can. Pop every young girl that come walking. I'm in 9th grade trying to fuck 12th grade. That's real, man. I'm telling you some real shit. I don't even give a fuck about this. I even rocking with this shit. I'm just giving you, from my standpoint, my experience that I'm giving you. That game banging shit, it's a dub. And it's for the young people. I'm just keep all 100. That game banging shit is for the young people. You can still rep your shit, because that's what you were part of. It is what it is. You made a lot to it. Same with me. I relapse every time a fucking Lil Wayne song come on, every time a Jim Jones song come on, every time a Gucci Mane song come on. Why? Because it brings me back memories. When I was out there bugged out, when I was out there dumbing out, it brings back memories. Guess what I get to do? Start throwing up gang signs and that, this, that, because it brings back memories. It's my brain start going crazy when I start hearing this type of shit. I'm just being honest. I got to reprogram myself. Man, y'all don't understand that shit, bro. I had to reprogram myself and unlearn so much garbage that I was learning when I was out there, bro. I had to unlearn that shit. And word of mouth, I had to unlearn it, bro. I just don't understand. I shed tears behind this shit, bro. Because I seen how much filth. I looked myself in that fucking mirror like, damn, like, I was holding on to all this shit that was keeping me back in life at one point in time. Let me tell you something too. These OGs, yeah, I'm talking about out here. I ain't talking about LA. I can't speak on LA politics or Chicago politics or down south. I don't speak on Trenton and surroundings. These OGs, these fake big homies, yeah, these fake big homies, they got nothing. They got nothing. They have nothing to fucking offer themselves, let alone you. Let me tell you something, bruh. They wanted me to put in fucking work, free work, for a rank. Fuck you. How many times, bitch, I was marked for dead? Bitch, I don't know if I'm still marked for dead. I know many times I was marked for dead. I said, fuck them. Eat a dick. Word of mouth. They don't got shit to offer you, bro. Bitch, I'm like, you want me to put that? If you want me to put that work in, bro, I need to get paid, bro. That's how I started coming. You need me to lay some shit down? Give me my funds, nigga. They didn't have the fucking money to pay me that shit. So I said, fuck them. And went to the family business and made some fucking money. Real money. That's when I said, fuck that shit. Y'all niggas want niggas out here, especially young niggas, to be out here dumbing out for y'all. Out here living live for y'all. You want a nigga out here living live for you, bro? I ain't living out here living live for you, bro. Because I'm going to be putting on for my damn self, nigga. I'm making movies. I'm going to get paid for it my damn self. I don't need you to pay me, nigga. Broke motherfuckers. And that's how I'm coming. That's how I'm going to stay. I'm going to bop like that for the rest of my life. Because check game. These niggas have no real fucking money, bro. Unless they scamming and fucking bamming. Guess who they scamming? You. They scamming you, bro. I mean, motherfucking homies in the fucking grave. Didn't have the money, the funds to fucking get buried. You know how many motherfucking homies that's rotting in prison? They ain't getting taken care of. They gotta go to their fucking, they gotta beg their mom or go back to some ex-girl that they ain't fucking want to talk to again. I know, and I apologize. Pardon me for even making this video long. I promise I didn't want to make this video long. But there's so much shit that I want to say. But I can't even fucking say it because I'm not bigger than the politics. Nothing's bigger than the politics. So I can't even expose some shit or reveal too much shit to y'all. Because at the end of the day, I still got an answer to that shit too. So I can't really say too much. But what I could say to y'all, it's not worth it. And if you was gonna join this shit, understand everything that comes with it. There's no real retirement, nothing, bro. You know you're gonna get a heartache and a headache for this shit. I'm just being honest. Prepare yourself for this shit, bro. Make it your worth. That's all I can say, man. Make it worth it if you're gonna join this shit. Which I don't even understand a lot of y'all why I still joining this shit. I hear the fucking stories. I hear the story. These are real stories. These are horror stories at that, bro. Unless y'all just love prison. Y'all want to be gay? Go do your thing. I got nothing. I ain't about to be sitting here trying to put. Know what I mean? That's your thing. That's your thing. You like the sausage party? Go to the sausage party. I like the taco stand. I want to be around women, beautiful women. That was another reason why I stopped banging. I wanted to be around women. I don't like to be around niggas. Y'all bugged out, man.